Right, fish moving to my left here, Vince. Back on Grafham. And we just made our first stop here, drifting into the north end of the dam, because we've seen all these seagulls here in front of us. They're all working, and we're watching them working these fry here, and it means that there's trout here. These fry have been pushed up to the top by the big rainbows. And I can see bust-ups going on ahead of us. It's like miniature tuna fishing, this is. We're basically both fishing floating lines, popper fry patterns. Just going to get these out there. It's all quite exciting. Didn't expect to see this much action. It's bright sunshine, and there's fish moving everywhere. Let's get that out there. Lovely. Now, get this popper working. Nice pop, pop, pop through the wave. Maximum disturbance. Let's see if we can get one of these big ones to come up and have a look. There's definitely fish moving in front of us, working a fry in front of us. We saw these fish just as we came round past the seat. You had a follow? Yeah, he's still on it. Vince has got one in front of him here, still on it. Don't forget to hang them. They're going to come chasing these. Chase, chase, chase. And they're going to have a look. That's a good start. First fish up to the boat. The idea is just to make as much disturbance as possible. In this big wave, you've got to keep that really popping and bouncing, and hang them at the boat. I'd usually like to figure of 8 these back, or slow roly-poly, but with this big wave, you really do need to keep it just popping along. Just dibble it at the boat. Vince has got exactly the same setup as me. Floating lines, a nice big popper fry. I'm just going to keep our eyes on these gulls this morning and watching that one just busted up in front of us there, just out of range. That we're going to come onto these fish. I just had a little look at that one, swirler at that one. What you'll generally find is the newer stockies here, slightly smaller fish will follow. They don't really know what it is, they're just sort of reacting to it. The bigger fish, the residents that we're looking for, will tend to just explode on it and have it. And that's what we're looking for, trying to come across 1 or 2 of those residents. These birds are back to flying high again, so obviously nothing busting up just yet. But they're here. The trout have been feeding down here, that's for sure. There we go, at the boat, look at that. Wow, what a take. Just dibbled it at the boat and he's off. And I'm running out of line. Whoa, look at it go. Okay, we're onto a proper fish here. That didn't take long, did it? Oh yeah, that's nearly the whole fly line gone. I just had that right at the boat. Oh my, right, okay. That's a proper fish. That's the whole fly line gone there. It's 90 feet of fly line. We're just getting it back on the reel now. Come on, let's get you in. Holy moly, look at this thing go. That's all the fly line gone again. Come on, let's keep him on. That's incredible. What a take right at the boat there. Hopefully that's coming out on the camera, because that just exploded. I had no idea that a fish was following that, and I just hung it to the boat. Bang. He's probably been following it for a while, and away he goes again. Take your time, Tim. Take your time. Good fish, this. Good fish. Blimey. This is, I can't do anything with this, Vince. I can't do anything with this. Did Did you see that nail at the boat?
Well, it's similar to the tape, but my one missed it.
Yeah.
It was probably the similar range. It was only 6 foot off the boat.
This thing's just having none of it.
Coming into my angling time.
I do apologise. I just want to see it because it's really taken off like a good fish. This. I've got some line back on him now, anyhow. Oh, right in that sun, I can't see a thing. This is proper Grafham fishing. This is what we come here for. Oh, and the sport here has been phenomenal this autumn. Really has. Thanks, Vince. Thanks. Come on, let's just have a look at you. Is it a bit browny? I don't know. It's just a good rainbow, I think. Incredible fight on him. It's just not coming up at all. Come on. That pickham. I don't normally take this long over my fish. Can't do anything with it. Just a good rainbow. Decent fish. It's a lovely fish there. Whoa! Okay, so that's 4+. Let's get him unhooked and we'll have a little picture of him and have a little look at him, shall we? That is a proper fish, that. You can see that comparison in my hand. That's a it's 4.5 that. There's a big old popper fry just in his chops there. That came out easy enough. Dude, what a fish to start the day with. I mean, that is phenomenal. Let's get that first one out and just have a quick look at him. Now that he's settled down in the net. And that is a proper Grafham bar of silver. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, that is superb. The tail on him. Wonderful. Let's get him back in the water nice and quick and we'll get on to another one. And away he goes. Excellent. Well, what an excellent start. £4+ fish in the first 5 minutes. And the birds are still working in front of us. We're not even halfway through our drift yet. So, same again. Just pop, pop, pop all the way back and hang it at the boat. As we're playing that fish, we can see seagulls moving again to our right there and in front of us, and they really are hard on these fry at the moment. Keep that moving, keep that popping through the surface. Nice big pops. That's the bit that attracts them. That's the bit they like. More gulls moving in front of Vince here on his side of the boat there. Keep it working. It's perch fry and zander fry. They're on this main basin here. It's full of fry all the way out into the open water. As you can see, we haven't started up particularly tight in. We're nowhere near the aerators here. The water's cooling down nicely. The fish are starting to spread out a bit. There's fish on the edges and the shrimp and stuff, and yeah, it's all coming to life again, Grafham. It's nice to see. we go. Pop, 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 pop. If it was a bit calmer, I'd be figure of eighting this in, or even just popping it and leaving it out there. But because we've got this big wave, I'm trying to maximise the disturbance, and that's where this nice big post on the top of the fly comes into it. See any more moving in front of us?
Really? Maybe you've got her in the sun there.
There's quite a lot of gulls to our right working there now as well, look. Another follow-up.
I don't know whether he was not, I couldn't see it.
Yeah, he's on here. He might still be there if you smack it down on him again.
I see that. It must have been about that big.
Was it? Yeah.
I see its back come out.
They're big fish, mate. They're big fish. Look at that. Oh, got him. He's had it. Wow. It's just exploded on it. On the hang again. This is crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. I don't think it's quite the size of the first one. But great take again. I don't know, he's not a bad fish. Oh, look at him go. Look at this. Bright autumn sunshine, popper fry fishing, open water. It just doesn't get any better than this. Doesn't get any better than this. Clear water. Look at him. Look at the absolute slab of a fish again. Oh wow. I mean, he's, yeah, that's £3 again, that one. Pop, 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 pop. Interesting, a lot of the gulls have moved to our right there, and there's some stuff going on the right, but we'll see this drift in. So there's 2 fish in 10 minutes is a pretty good start, especially in these conditions. Very simple setup, we'll go through it in a little while, but it's I've got about an 18-foot tapered leader on there, just down to a nice big size 4 popper fry, £12 to £10 to £8 on the point, just to give you a turnover really. Go on, pinches into one, look at that, take it straight off the top, that did, straight off the top. Slammed it. Go on, Vincent. Good fish. It's right in the sun, that is, as well.
Yeah.
Oh, nice fish that, mate. Nice, another nice silver fish. Nicely done, Vince. Well done, mate. Nicely done, nice start. Away he goes. Lovely. You say what? Oh yeah, wow, yeah. Nicely lined. Go on, he's got to come and have a look at that, hasn't he? He's this side of you, mate. He's this side. See him, he's still there. He's this side of you. He's back there. He's on it now. He's on it. He's still on it, and he got it. Yeah, that's a monster, Vince. Take your time, mate. That's a monster. I think that's a big brown, mate. I'm getting this out of the water because that's a big fish. That's a big fish. That's a brownie. It's got to be. That's got to be a brownie. Let's get this out of the way. Take your time, mate. Take your time. I'm out of the water. That is a monster brownie. You don't need to guess what fly it's on.
No, where it's gone. It's gone.
All right. I think that's a big brown, mate. Did you see his tail?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big brown. Look at him. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. Oh, please just take your time. If you want to bring it in the front, I'll land him for you. Because that's that's enormous. Get the rod over him. Oh, that's absolutely enormous. Mate, it's got to be £8. That's got to be £8. Look at that. That is just...
And he fucking come back for that.
Properly come at it, didn't he? That is a proper Grafham brownie. Oh, be gentle with him when you get the hook out, mate, because he's probably woofed that. Let him rest.
What do you reckon that goes in?
That's £8, that is.
It's got a fucking head on it, like
Yeah,
a dinosaur.
it's proper, like, they're a beast, aren't they?
That's the biggest brown I've ever caught.
That's superb, isn't it? And they're rare things on these lakes. On this lake, you don't get many browns in here at all. I mean, and look at the condition of it. Look at the condition of it. Sling it over here and we'll get a real close up of it on the camera in front of the boat. I mean, that is an absolute beauty of a fish. Look at that, down to the tail there. Again, for size wise, let's get my hand by it. Look, you can see just how big that fish is, how deep it is. Proper Grafham bar of gold, that is. Welcome back, folks. Thanks for joining me again. I know it's been a little while since we've done a fishing video. We've had a funny old summer this year and it's been very difficult on all the lakes and just tricky to get out where there's been some good fishing, but we're now in the beginning of October. Everything's cooled down and we're at the wonderful Grafham Water again, as you can see, and it's a superb day. It's a typical autumn day. It's bright, it's sunny, there's a good wind on the lake, good westerly, and we're here in the main basin chasing the big fry feeders that are down here at the moment. And to be honest, we've already been fishing this morning. I've just taken 5 minutes out and it's been absolutely incredible. This first couple of hours we've put 10 fish in the boat, and most of those well over £4. Vince has had a belting brownie between £7 and £8. Yeah, it's really been a terrific morning so far. We are just here, as I say, out in this main basin. There's lots and lots of pods of bait fish here, loads of perch, there's loads of zander fry. And you can see individual bust-ups where the trout are starting to hit these zander fry and perch fry on the top. And what's giving it away is the seagulls, and we've followed the seagulls all of this morning and the terns, and whenever we start to see them congregate and bunch up over the water, even diving down, we move, put ourselves on a drift there, and inevitably we're bumping into fish, and the fish we're coming into are big fish, good big residents, big solid tail residents. Set up for this kind of fishing, it's very, very, very simple. I've got an 8-weight rod, just an 8-weight, one of the comp specials here, 10-foot 8-weight. I've got to pair it with a floating line, rocket floater on there, and about a 15-16 foot tapered leader, just coming down and culminating in that, just a single popper fry. Okay, and that's what's doing the damage, that popper fry there, and it's causing all this commotion in the water, and the fish are coming up, they're drawn in by that commotion, they see that and they take that for a fry like everything else. Bang, the takes have been absolutely explosive. So we're going to carry on, try and catch a few more fish, and I hope you enjoy the video. Oh, he's on it. Yeah, he is, come on. Gotcha. Looked like a decent fish that as well. Well, as soon as you started talking about doing something different. Wow, they got some power in these things, haven't they? Must be on your side of the boat. Can't do anything with him. Just watch that drag for me, will you, mate?
You want to put it in?
No, I think he's alright, he's just hanging under the boat. Yeah, he's come round the front of the boat again, it's alright. I can't do anything with this. It's another one of them, just get the reds down. Can't possibly put any more pressure on that fish. This is 8-weight kit, you know, this is not... properly going, this one. Just hanging there on the bottom, really. Just it's definitely not a pike. I saw him take it. It's a nice size fish. I mean, it's got to be a rainbow hanging on for this long, but he's a decent sized fish. Come on, up you come. Let's have a little look at you, see what we're dealing with. It's just hanging that deep. Come on. Oh, he's a cracking rainbow, another lovely rainbow that. Power on the things. Come on. Okay. Lovely. Another big silver rainbow that, look. Dealt with fish that. Come on, hold still. Hold still. Another big silver Grafham rainbow. Stunning. Whoosh. So as I'm just unhooking this fish and taking a quick picture, Vince has just hooked another one about the same sort of size. And this is absolute carnage. We'll get this one back because he's well rested. That's a lovely fish, that. Nice. Look at him in the water. Look at that for a bruiser of a fish. Beautiful. And Vince is going to get his in. That's about the same size as well. These are... we'll herd him in. That's a cracking fish, Vince. That's an absolute belter. Look at that. Oh, we've had 5 fish to the boat now. You've probably had 20 pound of fish already, haven't we?
Yeah. Oh.
That's come out in the net, perfect. Loads of fish out here. I just think they can see these a bit better now. He's on it again, look, look. Come on, come on. Come on, he's on it. Oh, he's on it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. He's got it. What a take. What a take. Oh, this is silly, this is. I think he's wrapped himself up a bit because he's coming in. Oh, not a bad fish. And he's seen the boat now, I don't fancy this. Look at the size of it. Oh. I don't know what to say, Vince. This is just madness. I mean, that's another £4 plus fish. It's just, whoa, steady on. Let's get this hook out, yeah. Look at that size of that fish. I mean, just spectacular. Look, just wow. Wow. Well, that's it. What a day. We're just about to pack it in now. The sun's come out and the wind's dropped off and the fishing has gradually died off a bit this afternoon, but we've had an amazing morning, an immense morning. 15 fish to the boat. I would probably say 10 of those over £4, all to the popper fry, topped by Vince's brownie. That fish, we reckon, between £7 and £8, an absolute stunning fish. And what a day, you know. It's just testament to this lake at the moment. It's been incredible. This year has been one of the best seasons I can remember on Grafham for big fish. Earlier in the season we were getting them on the nymphs and the buzzers, and then as it's warmed up a little bit and you started getting the big Daphnia feeders out here, and now onto these fish that are eating fry, and I suppose they're going to go from here and they'll start moving in on the shrimp, and hopefully we'll get another little video done on the shrimp feeding. But yeah, no, we've had our fish now, so we're going to have another couple of last casts each, and going to call it a day. Vince is just tying up another leader, as you can see there, ready to go. And at a belting day, hell of a fish he had there, that big brownie. So as always, folks, you know, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, click like, click subscribe. Feel free to share the video, and hopefully I'll get back to you pretty soon with some more fishing videos now that the season's really kicked back in again. But thanks again. Bye bye.